go ahead and just give it give a couple minutes or two for people to come back in. And we'll wait just maybe 2 or 3 more minutes just to kind of get some people to. Let me put in the Discord here. Let me switch to this before I spoil everything. I don't know what happened. I told them to not tell me. Welcome back, everybody. There's some of you people. I feel kind of bad about pinging everyone on the server doing that, but people want to know, right? People want to know. They want to be here. This failures tab makes no sense. It shows up like 20 people, but it says 4. I don't understand the system at all. Wait. Oh, I have the wrong screen on. There we go. Whatever. I guess they both do basically the same thing, right? All right, anybody here in chat? Say hello to me, so I can know if we can get ready to go. Hello, Dunny. Welcome back. All right, people will probably start trickling back in. To get started, I did message everyone on the Discord, so we'll go ahead and get going. Okay. Let me. And I do not know what happened. I made sure they did not tell me. And here we go. All right, I think it froze at about 4 minutes last time, if I remember correctly. So I rewinded it back to just before the 3-minute mark here, and we're gonna go ahead and get going. We're gonna get to see Vixperion die again. It will not be because he died for a second time. It's the same death. Poor Vix. Oh man. Let me zoom out just a little bit. There we go. All right. And like I said, I went and had logged out of the league client, so I don't know who won this game. I don't know if they're playing the game 3. I just messaged Slack. He's like, send me the file and don't tell me anything. I don't want to know. So I'm going to learn at the same time as all of you, unless some of you guys cheated and looked ahead. But, you know, that's your fault if you did it. Okay. Oh, and their scoreboard is messed up again. Let's see here. Oh. There we go. Sound still okay on everything? Game sound, voice sound, all that good stuff? All right, good to hear. I went out and got a $100 headset just for you guys. Well, not just for you guys. I needed a new one anyway, but I figured if I was going to stream this much, I should get a better equipment to fit in. So there you go. And yeah, Vix gets ganked again. He does manage to avoid the Echo Stun this time, although he does have the flash. Sounds great. All right. Thank you, sir. Yes, this is the most expensive mic headset I've ever bought. So I usually just buy cheap ones, but I figured, heck with it. I'm going to subject people to my voice for 2 hours at a time while casting these games. The least I can do is make it sound as good as possible. Don't expect me to do like vocal exercises though. That's not happening. I'm not gonna do the the thing like singers do. It can't sound better. All right, now you're just buttering me up, bro. Settle down. Looks like Lilia has gone ahead and done the Void Grubs here on her own. We're too busy blathering about sound quality to pay attention to the game. That's very typical of me for early games, casting in Beer League. But good job to Vivian to get those Void Grubs. Unfortunately, you can't show champion names in this version of the spectator client. For whatever reason, there's 2 different spectator clients. They have different settings, and they don't allow the same thing. Like you can't show player names on the champions in this version for some reason. I don't know why. And yeah, here I am blabbing again while Team USA does Dragon. All right. Damn, I joined late and all I see is Vic's first blood. What do you mean you joined late? Did you see it the first time it happened? Were you not here at the start of game 2? Come on, brother. Or are you just memeing? Oh, you were AFK. Well, you missed it twice now. Or almost missed it twice. Well, there you go. All right, so Grubs to Team 1, Dragon to Team USA. Farm looks pretty even across the board, except for basically mid. Rewind, I need to see this. Nah, bro, you don't. Trust me, it was embarrassing. You can rewind you can watch it on the first VOD if you really want to. Although you might get to see a replay of it here. Nope, he is able to get out this time. Yeah, I mean they're camping Vix really hard, which I think is the right call. But at the same time, yeah, it looks like he might go down here. Yep, got his cooldowns. Instead, was able to just ult and take him down. I mean, that's tough. If Aurelion Sol doesn't have his little W, he's really susceptible to just being all in, just like that. So yeah, another not great start for Vixperion. So it's tough. That is the downside of picking Sol over a lot of his normal champions. Sol is just kind of garbage early, so can't really play the way Vixperion likes to. Normally likes to play mid lane. He likes to be very aggro early, but Sol's just not that good at it. Zed-ult is so satisfying, it's true. I enjoy Zed-ult myself. Looks like it's going to be a bot, all in the bot lane here. Twitch does have to flash and Ghost away. They're going to go for the Lu instead. I don't think are they able to finish this? They do land the stun, but I don't know if they have the damage to actually finish this Lulu. No, but Twitch just overstays trying to help, but he ends up going down instead. They were out. They were so out, but I think they got a little too cute trying to turn it at the end there. They could have just walked away and lived, but yeah, I think they went a little too crazy. And second set of Grubs are spawning in around a minute here. I would like to see Team 1 Less trying to go for the 6 Grubs this game. Might be a little bit difficult with the state that mid lane is in, but we'll see. Because, yeah, Zed's got his Eclipse already. That's very scary. People still go Eclipse first on Zed, even though it's not lethality first? Interesting. I don't know if that's accurate or not. I guess really bad Zed would probably know, though. Okay. And yeah, Vix, he positions so aggressively trying to farm these minions, and he gets punished for it. That's going to be something he needs to learn if he's going to keep playing Aurelion Sol, is how to position safely in lane so he doesn't get pounced on like that. Because you're so vulnerable. Once you put the E down on the ground, you start queuing minions, you are just a sitting duck for anyone who wants to try to go in on you. So, man, it's tough. I really think he needs to just... Ooh, look at like the Twitch roam here to mid, but yeah, he's not going to be able to do anything. Ooh, they are going to be able to catch a little here with the Echo Stun, and the Zed goes in, and Vivian is going to go down there. Aurelion Sol does ult to try to help, but unfortunately it's too little too late, and now Team USA is going to be able to move in and get these grubs. Well, so far, I mean, this game's looking a lot like Game 1 did. Team USA getting out to a big lead early by focusing mid. I mean, we'll see if they're able to close it out this time. Like I said at the beginning, I don't know what happened. I just told Austin, I said, upload the file and then don't tell me anything else. So they could be playing Game 3 right now. I have no idea. And none of you spoil in chat. I know you guys have your client open. Okay. One, comp doesn't have the same hold-on capability this game as it did in Game 1. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Braum, I think losing Braum is a big deal. And I think Xayah is not... Twitch's obviously not as safe as Xayah either, so... yeah. Looks like there's going to be an all kind of a play here. Rek'Sai was trying to hold mid, and Zed decided, no, you're not going to hold mid. I'm just going to try to kill you there. He is able to get away, though. He was able to get Zed's Ignite and ulti. And it looks like they were able to kind of catch out the Taric here while I was blabbing about nonsense. So good job to One to catch out the support for Team USA. Dragon is about to spawn up here. They might be able to take a position on this. Yeah, it looks like Echo's trying to get in here. Maybe he can try for some kind of steal, but that'd be a very dicey steal at this point. I think they're probably just going to concede it. Looks like they're going to go ahead and try to dive mid while they're conceding this. They are going to get it. Rek'Sai tried to ult to stall, but if anything, it just made him more unsafe. So maybe he should have just tried to run away. I don't know. It's hard to say. But Team 1 does get the dragon after the pick on Taric. So well done to them. About 3K gold lead for Team USA right now. I think mostly on the Zed and Echo, if I had to guess. Yeah, 1,000 on Echo. About 900 on Zed. About another 900 on Varus. Okay, yeah. And then Top's just going even. That's his job. I have heard that that Puff Buffer really likes to ult in lane just for sustain, and having played cast 2 games, I totally see that. I think he's definitely a little too haphazard with that. I do it sometimes, but I don't do it that often. It's a pretty long cooldown early in the game. I mean, it's a pretty long cooldown in general, but so I don't like using it for sustain unless I'm planning to stay in lane long term. Looks like Vixtrend is going to try to gank the Mundo here, but they did kind of bait this gank. They are able to counter gank with the Echo, but then they counter gank themselves with the Lilia, but the Lilia has no mana left, so there's nothing to follow up the Lilia ulti. That is really tragic for Team 1. Are they going to be able to finish off the kill on the Echo anywhere? Oh, he does get the E down. No, the Echo's barely able to walk away. That's really unfortunate for Lilia there. Just did not have enough mana to actually use her spells after the ulti. And yeah, Zed is able to roam up while this is happening, and he is... Ooh, he gets a nice ulti combo on the Aurelion Sol, but I don't know if he realized the Sol had the stopwatch or the Shattered Arm Guard, so he was able to get out of it. So early Arm Guard purchase by the Aurelion Sol, interesting. I guess he just really does not want to just get popped by the Zed, which I guess makes sense. If he gets big like that early, I think that is how you want to play it. Yeah, Boy Gloves went 3 for 3, Jungler or Dragons went 1 for 1. So other than the gold, it's been a pretty even game. But yeah, about 2,500 for Team USA, which I think is important because their team has a couple of assassins on it. Diver Assassin. An A-Rat game. All random at top. Yep. Don't you love that when you play in top lane? Everyone just keeps coming top. It's like, go away, bro. I play for the island. Leave me alone. Looking like Team USA is going to go ahead and move in on the Rift Herald here since it's the only real neutral objective up. I don't think... Yeah, Team 1 doesn't really see this. They're just gonna go ahead and get this for free, pretty much. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and transition here to mid. I find it interesting. It's basically just been Rek'Sai mid and Aurelion Sol top. I wonder if... I assume that was a conscious decision to try to keep the Aurelion Sol away from the Zed. Try to keep the Sol top lane farming against the Mundo. It's probably a smart choice. Obviously, Mundo, he's tanky, but he can't dive the Sol quite the way Zed can. They do have 3 men here mid, though. I think they are going to be able to take on this tower. And they're trying to get the tower and then follow up with the dive on the Rek'Sai, but Rek'Sai does have Lulu here to help. Here comes the Lulu ulti, but it's just not going to be enough. So Rek'Sai's going to go down. And then we got Twitch coming here from the stealth in from the side as well, but he's not going to want to actually do anything, though. Yeah, I mean, even if he ultis here, nothing's going to happen. So, yeah. Well, actually, I mean, they're chasing him down now. I mean, Lilia's coming in. She lands the, she's going for the double snare, or the double sleep, but the Taric does go down. Ooh, and then the big Aurelion Sol comes in from top lane and is able to take out double kill for the Lilia there. But the Aurelion Sol does go down in return. Just a nice roam. But Vexperion on the Aurelion Sol to finish off those 2 kills, but he is going to give up some map pressure on this tier 2 tower because of it. I feel like Mundo's probably respecting this a little too much, but now he's got to leave. He waited a little too long. And yeah, Zed is able to catch out the Twitch here. Twitch tried to farm mid solo. He can't do it while Zed was missing. Can't do that ever. Yeah. It's tough. Looks like Team USA is going to try to rotate a 3-man this bot lane here. Ooh, looks like some fighting is going to break out here in the jungle. The Lilia is going to get stunned, but there's not going to be any real follow-up there. And it looks like Team USA is going to move position on this dragon. They've got vision denied here. They've got positioning on us. They should be able to get this free. Oh, sorry. Series score. Team 1 less is up 1-0 right now. This is game 2, which is already concluded. But the spectator crashed out early, so we had to kind of wait for it to finish and then postcast. But I do not know what happened this game. So the game has concluded, but I do not know. So we'll see. So far, it's looking pretty good for Team USA, but it looked just as good last game, and they ended up going down anyway. So we'll see what happens. And yeah, sorry, I don't have the I don't have the numbers on my OBS display. I got rid of them because they were annoying me, and I got tired of changing them. But probably more useful in a playoff situation, right? But yeah, one list is up 1-0. It's game 2, and that's all you need to know. Yeah, about 4,500 gold lead for Team USA here. Big CS lead for Zed here in the mid lane. Other than that, it's relatively even a bit for the Lilia. So you're gonna cast GGM versus DGP after? I don't know if I'm gonna have a voice, especially if this series ends up having a 3rd game. I might cast GGM versus DGP, just probably not tonight though. I might do it like tomorrow, if nobody else wants to do it. We'll see. I do enjoy casting, but yeah, it's a little rough on your voice for sure. You would know that. You're a fellow. You have streamed a good portion of games yourself. It's it is. Yeah, having a co-caster is nice. Yeah, let them take some of the vocal strain. Yeah, and Oh yeah, and you just played, didn't you? Because you're on, obviously you're on Team GGM, so you just played. So yeah, don't tell me what happened. If I do end up casting, I want to learn. Looks like they're getting a gank up here on the Mundo, while the rest of Team USA sieges mid. Looks like they are going to catch him out here. Yeah, the Mundo does not have ulti, so he's going to go ahead and go down here. Well, okay, he should go down there. I feel like Lilia could have just ran that down. They didn't need to blow summoners and ulti to get that, but I don't know. And yeah, Team USA really just wants to siege this while Zed side lanes. Zed is kind of 1v1ing the Rek'Sai here. I don't really think the Rek'Sai has a chance. The Zed is just too big. She might get out though. Oh no, she was gonna get out, but then Echo decided not so fast, and gets her anyway. And yeah, so far it's been a good series. One gives a lot of good series, in my experience. I mean, they go one. I think they went 1-1 every series I casted them, I believe, and the games are always like close too. So, plus they like to have a lot of comebacks here. Although it looks like there's gonna be a bit of a catch here, a nice triple to the Lilia with a Terracold plus response that kind of dulls some of the follow-up. Twitch does not have ulti here, and neither does Aurelion Sol. I'm not sure how much they're going to be able to actually do here. Yeah, it looks like the bot lane for Team USA is just going to be able to run away here, and they're not going to go down despite their low health. Because, yeah, it was a great ult by Lilia to get the 3-man ulti, but between the Terracold and the lack of resources, Team 1 was just not able to actually really follow up on it that well. Which is unfortunate for them. I don't know if that was just a little miscommunication or just kind of unfortunate timing or what, but yeah, that could have been a really good play for Team 1, but they just didn't have the resources to actually make the play happen. It's tough. And unfortunately, Lilia, I think, is going to get caught out by the Zed here. Yeah, Zed has ulti, so this Lilia is going to go down here, right? Yeah, Zed's just going, he's going to auto, now he's going to ulti. Lilia is going to try to flash. Ooh, yeah, he is going to go down to Zed, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, we talked about it while we were waiting for the game to load, is if the Assassins on USA gets rolling, I think it's their game to win. And right now, 6-0 Echo, 4-0 Zed, that's safe to say it's rolling. And yeah, they're going right for this Baron. Team 1 is aware of this, though, and they are going to have cooldowns now, so Twitch ulti is here. He's a little too close to the action, though. He's going to get kind of stun-locked here. Aurelion Sol ulti here. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the big ulti. He has to use the regular one. Zed is able to kind of rotate from the side. He doesn't have ulti, but he is able to kind of get on the side here. And Twitch is going to go down, and Lu is going to get forced out, and he's going to go down to the Mundo as well. Yes. And Mundo's just going to keep chasing, doing Mundo things, and meanwhile, in the back line, yeah, Sol just had no one left around to help, so he's just going to go down. And yeah, I mean, I think it was a good attempted play. The idea was attempted by Team 1, but I think they were just too far behind to really make that play happen. And yeah, I mean, the Zed and the Echo are both just so big. Ooh. Nice, again, another 3-man ulti by Lilia, but there's just no follow-up. And yeah, I mean, Team USA, I mean, they dominated this game, early game, probably even harder than they did last game, despite losing one of the Dragons. But I mean, we saw what happened last time. So we'll see what happens. Ooh, and it looks like he's going to go for a 1v1 here. Ooh, and he's going to have Aurelion Sol come in to steal the kill. Well done, Vix. Excellent kill still there. Looks like there's going to be a third dragon over to Team USA. And yeah, it looks like one said, all right, you guys want to do the dragon work, go ahead, go for this Baron. But unfortunately, Team USA does see this. I don't think Team 1 Let's can do this fast enough for this to be a feasible play. Yeah, Team USA is already here. They're going to have to back off and hopefully not get caught out. Rek'Sai's going in. I don't know if I like this. I think you just accept that the Baron play got stopped and you live to fight another day. Definitely don't engage here. I mean, you're down 7,000 and a half gold. Zed and Echo are both huge. They both have their ultis up. I mean, it's so hard to fight when you have not just one Fed Assassin, but two Fed Assassins to deal with here. Like, that is a tough break. 2, and then Brilliant Soul's going to go in here and try to give her a pick with his empowered ulti. But the Taric is right there, so unfortunately, the Brilliant Soul is gonna go ahead and try to use this. It's not use to stall for a little bit, but it's probably going to be in vain. And then, yeah, I mean, Rek'Sai tried to help, but it's just too little, too late, and he's going to go down as well. That's tough. And yet, Zed is kind of going down here, getting the side lane turret and diving the switch at the same time. And then Lulu's trying to be there to help, but she's a little too late. Oh, and I think he's probably going to get caught out here by the... No, he's able to shadow out in time in order to dodge the Lilia E, so he's going to get away with it as well. Giving really bad Zed, interesting choice. That's true. I mean, they gave Team 1 less Lilia after Game 1. After what they saw in Game 1, they said, heck with it. We can still beat it. And so far, I mean, they definitely strategized against it better this time around. And so far, I mean, that's 1 inhib tower down. That's 1 hit down, 2 inhib towers down. Look at Mike. They might try to go for an engage here. Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a double Lilia ult. The Taric is going to go down. The shutdown on the Varus is going to go down as well through the Brilliant Soul. And they're going to try to run down this Echo as well. I don't know if this is really feasible. Maybe if that had landed, they could have done it, but I think he's probably just too fast. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and get out. But 1 is going to go ahead and move right onto this Baron, though. And Echo realizes this, and he's going to stick around. Yeah, I don't know if 1 can do this. Like, they're not that tanky. They can't afford to really tank this, and their damage is... I think they're too far behind to rush this. I mean, they're trying. Echo's obviously going to try to go for a steal here with his W, and the Zed here as well. He's going to go in early to try to do as much damage as possible, and the Echo goes in, and the Lilia, the Baron gets super low, but the Lilia is able to secure it. The Zed does get a kill, but he is going to go ahead and get out. Him and Echo are both going to go out, but Team 1 does secure the Baron somehow. That went so low, that looked like that was at really low HP for a good second. I'm not sure exactly what happened in terms of smites. Meanwhile, Mundo does go ahead and get this inhib here. The Twitch is getting chased down, and unfortunately does get hit by the Cleaver. He's going to go down as well. So yeah, I mean, 1 got the Baron. They secured it, barely, but they gave up a lot for it too, I think. Although I think maybe they had to do it. They're in a position where if they leave it there, it's just going to get taken. So it can be worth it to take some risks and try to get it. It was a nice little return Baron there for team. Yeah, I guess they got, not only they get that Baron, they got a 700 gold bounty on as well. So that's a good take. You know, that's 2,000 gold. And it looks like they're going to catch up the Lulu here. Yep. She's going to go ahead and go down. They just did the dash push camp to catch somebody trying to ward, and they caught the Lulu all right. And yeah, I mean, despite giving up the Baron, I think Team USA is in a really dominant position here still. Up about 9,000 gold. Their potential Dragon Soul is spawning here in just about 20 seconds, and I don't know if USA or Team 1 is in really any realistic position to try to contest this. Well, they are going to try to catch out the Rek'Sai here, but she is able to tunnel away in time. But yeah, I just, if you're 1, I don't know how you can get close enough to this to realistically contest it. And Aurelion Sol doesn't quite have the empowered ult either. It's not going to be up in time for this dragon play. He's close, but he would have to get it and then TP, and I think that's just going to take too long. So yeah, Team USA is going to go ahead and get their win soul here, the best soul, according to Riot. I'm inclined to agree. I believe it's, what, 20% speed, plus an extra 50% for 6 seconds after ulting. I mean, that's just so fast. And yeah, they managed to catch up the Rek'Sai here. She's going to go ahead and go down. And they're trying to follow up as well, but yeah. I mean, I'm not sure as 1 what you even do in this situation. I mean, this team was already fast, but with the Wind Dragon, or with the Wind Soul too, or Air Soul, Cloud Soul I guess it's called. Yeah, I mean, Aurelion Soul's trying to go for the engage here, but I think it's a great engage, but I think it's just a little too late, although Twitch does pick up Ferris here on the side, and he is kind of, yeah, he gets 1, but I don't think they have the damage to do this. And Echo gets a nice double stun here, and Lily is kind of going in. She's popping the ulti to try to put the Zed to sleep. But he's going to be able to get out, and yeah, Lily toss ahead and pops her Zanya's, but yeah, she's gonna go ahead and go down too. Yeah, really unfortunate. You talk about the draft for Game 3 at this point, you think? I mean, I assume this game's over, right? Like, it has to be. They're gonna end. But yes, I will go and look up the draft before loading into Game 3, obviously. So yeah, we're going Game 3. So fantastic bounce back by Team USA. They got the big lead again in Game 2, and this time they did not relinquish it. So well done to them. Pyro and no spoilers for our series. Yeah, dude, no spoiler, Reno. Okay. And let's see. Let me switch over here. Might get Game 3 ready here. See, has not uploaded Game 3 yet, so we'll go ahead and talk about the draft, assuming it's been posted. Yeah, they have not posted any. We played games. Boom, spoiled. True. They did indeed play games. Unfortunately, they do not have the draft links for games 2 or 3 in Discord right now. So let me message them. Actually, they might still be playing. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have. They didn't put the draft link in the. They're still in the game. Yeah. See, I guess we could maybe have them pause and give me the draft link, or we could just wait. Imagine the game can't be going on for too much longer, right? So, you could tell me their team comps in 3 minutes. Well, he hasn't uploaded Game 3 either. So they're 19 minutes in. Okay, so it might be a little while still. Okay. Let me go ahead and message one of the captains here. You can go ahead and message Austin. You can also take a mini break. Save that beautiful voice of yours. Oh, thank you. I mean, I already took my break when the spectator client crashed, and it's really unfortunate it happened that way, but that's okay. Take a mini break. So yeah, well done. You can't just switch over to the analyst desk, ha! Right? Let me know when we get an analyst desk for Beer League. That'd be something, right? You imagine? Can't show any other highlights from around. We do for finals sometimes. Ooh, that could be fun. Is there a contest to see who gets to stream the finals? Is it just first come first serve, or do we have to fight about it? What's going to be a deal for that? I think the people that cast the most usually get dibs, so I guess that would be me. Well, we'll see. The team that loses semifinals has to cast it. That's funny. I would definitely bring in if I stream finals, I'm definitely gonna have to bring in a co-caster for at least part of it, because man, my voice is not gonna last solo casting 5 games. That sounds exhausting. Tri-cast for finals. Oh my god, that does sound wild. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, you just got slapped has not messaged me back, so TriCasts are fun. Just need to pay attention, not talk over each other. I was having trouble with that with just the one. Usually, my two co-hosts just kind of let me blabber on most of the time, because I was doing most of the actual shoutcasting during team fights and stuff. But obviously, we didn't prepare or anything. Just brought people in and said, "Hey, shoot the shit and flame each other and talk about the team comps." mm. Got the team comps if you want them, just not the picks ban order. I mean, we still have to wait for the game either way. So I don't know if it really matters, to be honest. You said it was about they were what 19 minutes in. That was a few minutes ago. Um, deep dive analysis, you can do it. What are we gonna? We gotta look at the comps and try to guess guess what they when they picked them and where. I mean, we could. Yeah, if you want to send me like a screenshot on Discord or something of the comps, we could do that. Sure, why not? I think you have me on here on Discord, right? Yes. Deep dive analysis, you can do it. All right. We'll still go ahead and take a quick look at the draft before the game, just so we can see what the order was. But yeah, we can take a look at the comps and start thinking about talk about who we like for game three before that. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm going to take a quick moment here to go refill my water, so I will be right back. All right, I am back. Simina Moss was kind enough to send me a picture of what champions each team picked. So we'll go ahead and open up, take a look. See here, and you guys should be able to see this, yes? I believe so. All right, excellent. So I'm assuming they aren't labeled, but I'm assuming that blue team is Team USA and red team is Team One. I guess they have to be, right? Because they alternate every game. Okay. So yeah, Kazakh's Mundo. Neither of those are surprising. You won't spoil that part? Playoff is loser decides which side. Oh, okay. Interesting. So that one less wanted to be red side. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, Kazakh's Mundo for Team USA. That's not surprising. Akali for a really bad Zed. I assume Zed was banned in game 2. Oh, really? They don't even do coin flips. Interesting. Okay. And then Zaya, Janna bot lane for Team USA. And then on the side of 1, Olaf for You Just Got Slapped. And then Maokai Jungle? Interesting. You don't see Maokai Jungle very often anymore. 2 assassins again, though. Yeah, they did. And then Vixperion on the Victor. It's probably his best overall picks in Beer League this season, I would say. And then Ash Renata bot lane. I honestly, I think I like Team Wallace's comp here. They kind of nice combination of rundown and kiting at the same time if they need to. Also, Maokai brings a lot of CC. I'm a little worried about their lack of real hard CC, I guess, because you've got Ashel, you've got Maokai, but beyond that, it's more zone control than actual like engage. Other than Ashel, obviously. And then you've got the Janna and the Zaya. That's going to make engages hard on the back line. They're probably going to have to work front to back on this one. And yeah, double assassin, as you said, with the Kazakhs and the Akali. This is the first time I've seen Akali in Beer League this season, I think, which kind of surprises me. I know Akali is considered really good, but I guess not a lot of people play Akali, so that's probably why you don't see it very often. And obviously Puff Buffer on the Mundo once again. Played it earlier in the year versus 1. I must have not cast that game then, because I don't remember it. But you may be right. And yeah, both supports opting for a more kind of enchantery support rather than the tanks, which I find kind of interesting. So they both definitely seem to prefer the tank supports, but they both opted out of it this time. Akali's my favorite, but I have to follow Pyroan around in the jungle to make sure he doesn't mess up. That is true. Pyroan's kind of a psycho in the jungler. He's very effective at it, but you got to keep tabs on him because he will get himself into trouble. For sure. Obviously, you guys do a good job playing around Pyro. That's why you were the number 2 seed and why you did whatever you did in the series. I don't know whether you won or lost. I could probably take a guess, but I'm not gonna. Are they still in game, by the way? I actually don't have the client open at the moment. I guess I could open it now. Someone who has it open just wants to tell me if they're still in game or not. That'd be helpful. A guess will not help you. Interesting. Okay. Something surprising might have happened then. I guess I'll see. Let me go ahead and open it then. Oh, you just got slapped messaging me with game 3 uploaded and the draft link as well. Excellent. Okay, and we have the draft link. So let's go ahead and open. Go ahead and just look at the draft real quick before we get started. Maybe not sold at the spoil. Well, you played in it, so you would know. Oh yeah, let's take a look at the draft real quick before we get into the game. Pretty typical bans for Team USA: Trundle, Anivia, Vex. I mean, I think they did those exact same bans in Game 2. And then Rel and Lilia bans in round 2, so that's why Vivian for the Maokai is because they had to pick super late, and they had their 2 main junglers banned by then. Okay, and then pretty typical bans here for Team 1 as well. Yeah, sorry, I haven't switched. I haven't switched the sides yet, have I? I'm sorry, I forget I have to do that every game. I'm not used to having to do it more than once because I usually only stream best 2s, right? But there we go. So yeah, that's basically the draft for Game 3. He has uploaded the file, so we'll go ahead and download this here. Let me hide my screen here real quick so you don't see all of my unmentionables. Okay, so let me go ahead and swap over here. And into game we go.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
All right, it looks like Team 1 is going to go ahead and try to do a 5-man shenanigans level 1 once again.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Who do you guys got for Game 3, by the way? Who do you like? So far, if I had to guess, I would say Team USA takes it, only because they've just been so dominant so far these early games. And I think 1 got lucky to win Game 1, but, I mean, who knows? I've counted them out before, and they proved me wrong, so... One draft is so much better. I do agree with that. I do like their draft better. Not just this game, but compared to last game as well. Their draft was much better than in Game 2. You guys hear that, by the way? I'm eating pizza rolls here. I don't know if you guys can actually hear that. Looks like both junglers are starting bot side. Pretty typical stuff. Not really. Okay, good. Interesting. Kha'Zix is going just red, and then he's going straight to his blue buff. I think he's going to be doing some invading shenanigans here in Game 3. Hoping to see Austin pop up, but the AFK Mundo is strong. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they let it get through all 3 games, to be honest. Akali's my favorite champ. Go with her. I agree, dude. I love Akali. I like Akali a lot. I put up with things from Akali that I don't like in other champions, like her garbage wave clear. I usually hate on champions, but I like Akali so much I kind of just deal with it. Looks like it's going to be an early gank here on the Olaf. He might just... Oh, no, not quite. I was going to say Olaf might just win that, but unfortunately he was just a little too low to turn that. Yeah, pretty slow start for both junglers here. They've both only done 3 camps so far. I will say from a morale perspective, this is a really good pick. I know that Vixperion really, 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 really hates Akali. So if you can get under Vixperion's skin with your champion pick, that's already a good start. So I don't know if they plan it that way, but kind of a little extra thing in I may end up casting GGM versus DGP in the next night or two. If nobody else has done it by then, we'll see. I will talk with people on the production Discord and see what they say. Don't trust Gus, he won't cast it. I don't even know who Gus is, so damn right I'm not gonna trust him. Plus he's a goat. Who trusts goats? Goats are notorious troublemakers. Both Grubs and First Dragon are going to be spawning here right about now. Looks like Victor's going to go ahead and do his back right now, try to reset quickly. Okay, and Team 1 is going ahead and moving in on this dragon here, but it's just the 3, and it looks like Team USA is going to have the numbers advantage. They're just going to be able to move in and kind of force him off here because Victor's kind of stuck under his tower at the moment. So yeah, Team 1 started it, but it looks like Team USA is going to finish it. It's a little bit of an unfortunate macro play there. I like that. The Team USA bot lane color coordinated their skins here. The double Star Guardian purple for Zaya and Jenna. I appreciate that. I guess these two are technically matching too, but I don't know if that was really planned either. They got the double white going. Looks like Kha'Zix is going to go ahead and move up here top and try to solo these grubs, but he is seen. Olaf does see him. He is going to be able to run away, and he does have cover from the Akali, so he should be able to get out here. And yeah, Olaf's just decided he doesn't want any of that. He's just going to ghost and run away. And unfortunately, the Maokai is just nowhere nearby, so there's really no way they can conceivably contest this, barring something unexpected. Now, yeah, looks like there was a kill on the Janna. I don't know. I'm definitely a little worn out by game 3 here. So oh goodness. But yeah, I guess they all end and kill Janna. So good job to the one-less bot lane. It looks like there's gonna be a gank here on the Akali, but ganking Akali is always a difficult task, no matter who you are. Yep. See, he even knows it. Gives him the laugh BM after the fact. He's like, haha, nice gank, losers. So yeah, so far another pretty strong start for Team USA here. They are down a little bit in gold. They did get 2 grubs and the first dragon. So well done to them. Their early game has been very on point. The Mundo is having a really hard time against this Olaf. He's down 30 CS already. Plus this plate as well. And the Olaf went Tiamat first, so he's going to keep applying that pressure with the Ravenous Hydra Rush. Ooh, and the Akali's going to go in on the Victor here, and Victor says, I'll take you, but the Akali lands the Shuriken, or it lands the Shuriken flip, but opts not to try to finish the kill here, which is really smart. I don't think she had the damage to quite do that. But it is going to force Victor to leave, though, and he does not have TP, so he is going to miss at least a little bit of the XP here, I think. Although Akali does push pretty slow. This is the sad part about Akali, is that this wave clear is abysmal. Yeah, she gets the wave in, but I don't know how much Victor's even gonna miss. He might only just miss one minion. Yeah, that's tough. So all in all, I mean, I guess Akali did get a plate, so it wasn't a terrible play, but yeah. Looking like there's going to be trying to play here. Maokai's trying to sneak in through the back bush. He does got a long-range ulti. He does kind of get the CC combo here, but the Kha'Zix is kind of waiting in the bush to ambush. But I think... Ooh. Yeah, Janna does go down. They are able to turn the gank, so it looks like, yeah, then the Akali does roam down, so they are all going to go down. See, it looked like it was starting good for Team 1, but then... they were able to stall it long enough to kind of turn the tables and for Akali to arrive and kind of turn that play around. So yeah, well played by Team USA. They foresaw that gank coming, and the Kha'Zix was just sitting here waiting in the bush. So well done to them. He might actually Olaf might actually lose his fight if he's not careful. Yeah, I mean, that's generally an Olaf favorite matchup, but if you take too much damage. Dragon and second grubs are both spawning in about a minute or so. And Mundo does. Can we do a mini zoom out? Oh yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting to do that. There we go. I forget that's a thing you can do in Spectate Client. But thank you for saying something. I forget that's a thing. How far does this actually go? I'm actually curious. Okay, zoom. No. Zoom out. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Is my mouse wheel broken? Oh my. Wow, that goes. Is it supposed to be able to go that far? That's crazy. Okay, I don't want it to be quite that far. But, oh my god. Okay, we'll do it like that. You can go further. That's nutty. I'm going to have to play with that at some point just to see how far that goes. But I'm like, wow, I thought maybe, like, you can see, like, the entire map, basically. That's crazy. Has that always been a Spectator client, or did they, like, add that, like, recently? Like, I don't remember you used to be able to do that. But anyway, while we're blabbing about the client, Team USA is able to move here, and Kha'Zix is able to solve this dragon. 2 or 3 years ago, I want to say? Okay. Interesting. So yeah, they do get the second dragon, but Team 1 is going to try to go ahead and get these grubs a response. Olaf kind of uses lane pressure to solo these. He does only take one and decides to leave, though. Yeah, I guess it was a good call. They suspected they were doing it, and the Kha'Zix would have jumped him before he finished all 3. Oh yeah, that's a cool feature. I get why they don't let you do that in regular League. Because that's definitely a competitive advantage to be able to zoom out that far, but when you want to. But in terms of spectate, I mean, yeah, it's just cool. It's cool to have as an option. And yeah, the Kha'Zix is able to move in and take the final 2 grubs. It's gonna be 4-2 grubs. Probably the least satisfying grub outcome, I have to say. Neither team really gets exactly what they wanted from that happening, but that's okay. Looks like they're trying to go for a gank on this Mundo here. The Maokai is here, but I don't know. I feel like if there's any lane to focus ganks on it, the Mundo's the last one I would pick. Not only because he can just turn it, but how much are you really getting even if you kill the Mundo? And yeah, I mean, he just gets counter ganked anyway. So the Kha'Zix does go down here, and Victor goes ahead and TPs in, secures the kill on the Kha'Zix, but I don't think he's gonna be able to do anything else. I mean, honestly, they might just dive him here. They should. Yeah, they're gonna do it. They're just gonna dive him. It's a nice. Ooh, I was gonna say it's a nice flash, but he does able to get away. Unfortunately, the bot lane as well. The Renata does go down, and I think, yeah, they're just flashing after the Ashes. They have to try to flee and try to start a kill, which he will not be able to. So he's gonna go down as well. That's tough. That is tough. So yeah, I mean, Team USA manages to win a fight both top and bot at the same time. It's very impressive. And yeah, I mean, Team USA off to a roaring early start, just like they did in the first 2 games. So we'll see how the rest of the game goes. Excuse me? All right, hold on. I gotta back up and see what the heck just happened here. So they're trying to do this plate. And the Maokai is here. And he kind of... Oh, the Zaya Feather accidentally, from the auto attack, accidentally hit the Maokai and it drew the tower aggro. Did just enough damage to die to the tower shot. That's kind of unfortunate. But, I mean, maybe that's the kind of little bounce back that Team One Less needs to kind of get back in this game. We'll see. Sometimes you need some lucky breaks. It's looking like there's going to be some fighting in the top lane. And Kha'Zix is, yeah, I mean, Kha'Zix is just way too big. I would say normally this 1v1 is Olaf favored, but not when the Kha'Zix has 4 kills and the Olaf is 0-2. Like, there's just no way. Yeah. Serrated Dirk, Eclipse, yeah. That's just tough. Looks like they're going to try to force a gank on this mid lane here, but again, I mean, getting a Kali is an ask at the best of times. You basically just have to try to bait her, get some cooldowns, and hope that that you get able to finish her off, but it just doesn't happen. Let's see. I'll read that fun fact in just a minute, but I'm just kind of making sure I don't miss anything here. They do get an ulti on the Zaya, but she's able to cleanse and get away. But the Maokai ult does go down, but they're still going for the dive anyway. But they're going to have a TP coming in from the Akali. And yeah, I mean, I feel like one's trying to kind of force a play here, but ooh, Maokai's doing some good kiting though. But unfortunately, he is going to go down, and Victor's kind of coming here around the back. Is he going to be able to do anything here? I mean, they're just stalling for time for this Kha'Zix to show up, and yeah, Victor's trying to do damage. And the Kha'Zix going to jump in while the Akali's basically just soloing the Victor here. Yeah, I mean, they were just not... Team 1 was just not nearly assertive enough to make this play work, and they might have been too far behind even if they were assertive enough, so that's tough. All right, let's see what this fun fact here is. Well, let's see. 1 versus BB. KK was the Season 5 finals. BB KK had 4 of the 5 people in USA, and 1 had a lot of the same members as well. So basically a Season 5 finals rematch. Damn. 1 ended up winning the finals in Season 5. All right. Jeff, which one was the one that you played on Team One Less with, where you guys made it deep in the playoffs, but then Dunny moved to Amsterdam? Was it Season 6 or Season 7? I don't remember. I guess it would have been Season 6, right? And looking like they're trying to get another gank on the Akali off, but it is just not happening. Oh, actually, they might have finally got her. Did they bring enough? No, they still don't get her. This is why you don't gank Akali. Even when you do everything right, she still gets away. Ugh, my God, I'm too busy reading chat to pay attention to this team fight here. The Mundo and the Kha'Zix both go down. Well done, and Victor does able to get out here. Yeah, this is Season 8, so that would have been Season 6. I think I played for Team One Less for like 1 game, or 1 series in Season 7, right? I think right at the end of the season, but we weren't able to... I think we needed a 2-0 whoever we were playing to get the big playoffs, and we didn't, so... Which is unfortunate, but... I think I filled for... Who did I fill for when I played for Team One Less last season? I don't even remember. Olaf is able to go ahead and get this tower, but Mundo says, I want your blood. And yeah, he's gonna go ahead and run him down. They are able to kind of get a little bit of an engage here. And they are able to get both the bot laners of Team USA here. So 1 for 2 there. Oh my God. They love fighting and doing things while I'm busy talking about nonsense. That's like my favorite thing. Our very favorite thing. I guess if I just ever get bored in the game, like nothing's happening, I should just start talking about random nonsense, and then it'll get exciting. I feel like 1 turns it around here, maybe. I don't know what the point of this Ashold on this Mundo was. That did absolutely nothing. That was kind of funny. Yeah, I mean, USA does have about a 5K gold lead here. And obviously, you just got Slap knows how the series ended because he played in it. But he will be a good boy and not tell us. Yeah, about 5.5K gold lead for Team USA here. They're up a dragon. Baron does spawn in about a minute. Looks like there's kind of a one versus one between the Akali and the Olaf. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Akali played that really well, but Olaf is just really tanky. So that's kind of a hard ask. And yeah, Mundo's just going to keep pushing top, I think. He's just going to be that annoying split push threat. Another fun fact is that 7 out of the 10 players in this game are living in Texas. Well, there you go. It's a big state, lots of people. Works out. I just find it funny that so many of you guys like know each other well enough that you know where you all live. Like, that's just kind of funny to me. Baron is up in about 10 seconds here. Dragon's up about 2 minutes. Looking like they're both kind of snooping around in the jungle here. And about 6,500 gold lead for Team USA now. And yeah, there's some fighting going on in the top lane, but this Mundo might just be too big for Olaf to fight at this point. All the USA are really good friends IRL. Jungler and top laner are brothers, really? Puff Buffer and my Backusaur are brothers? Okay. Interesting. I would have thought that Puff Buffer and Stuff Buffer would have been the brothers, just by the name, but I guess not. I mean, maybe they are, but I don't know. Looking like Kha'Zix might be kind of getting caught out here. Yeah, he might be. Maokai is able to knock him back, but he is able to jump and knock him into the pit, and that's actually really unfortunate for Maokai, because now he's stuck 1v1 with this Kha'Zix in the pit, and he's gonna go down. It's unfortunate. And yeah, Mundo did go down. Where did he go down? Also, at one point, all of USA lived in the same house back in Season 2. Oh, wow, so that was a really long time ago. Oh, Trevor, you're my Backusaur, right? I'm still learning a lot of people's first names in Beer League, so I'm still relatively new to it myself. So, and nobody in Beer League knows my first name except for Jeff. So don't tell him, Jeff. Don't spoil it. Not that I really care. I just think it's kind of funny. It's not Jack. Jack is indeed not my first name. If it wasn't, I would be a little creeped that I knew this much about USA. That's true. Yeah, looking like Team USA is kind of getting a good fight here. And yeah, they kind of just get to do some fun stuff because they're so far ahead. It's Slamurai. You guys are all idiots. That's true. My first name is Slamurai. My parents are kind of dicks for giving me that as a first name, but you know. It's Jill. That's the real bamboozle. I named myself Jack. My name is actually Jill. It's good thinking, Jeff. Good job, you figured it out. Correct the code. Team USA is going to go ahead and get their third dragon here. See, I actually pay more attention to the game and do better casting during the regular season because there's not many people in chat, but there's so many more people here for playoffs. People just keep talking, and I keep responding. I miss things in game. Oh man, is Victor gonna get caught out here by the Mundo? Ooh, yes he is. I don't know how one gets back in this one. Yeah, I mean they're down 10K. They got soul point against them. They just have so little map control right now. Yeah, and Mundo, I mean, nobody on Team 1 Less can stop Mundo right now. They need a full concerted team effort. I mean, they're going to try right now, but they're going to concede Baron to do this. I don't even know if that's worth it. I mean, yeah, look at that. He just whacks the Mundo out of there. Yeah, I mean, they're going to get him, but I mean, they'll trade Baron for top laner any day of the week, so. Samurai Jack Caster so pog. Thank you, thank you. My mother said I should try to get paid, but I know you guys don't have any money. Or the beer league doesn't have any money. She's like, you need to get paid for casting because you're good at it. And I'm like, what the hell's gonna pay me to do this, you know? But anyway, when that bracket prediction, you get paid. Well, I didn't submit one, so I already kind of failed on that part. Plus, I would have picked one to win this series, and right now that prediction is not looking very good. You can't win if you don't play. That's true. I hear that a lot on TV on my in the state which I live. Jeff's the only one that knows that too, I think. Well, actually, that's not true. Other members of SDSD would know because I've mentioned it sometimes, but they still don't know my name. But indeed, you can't win if you don't play. Brought to you by the state lottery. Do you and Jeff know each other IRL? No. We just met in solo queue randomly one day, and I was playing top or mid, or I don't know what I was playing, and he was playing jungle volibear, and we had a really good game. So it was like, yo, you want to duo? And then we did, and we ran off like 12 wins in a row. And then at that point, the luck turned, but I couldn't get rid of him at that point. It had gotten in too deep, you know. So. But then he kind of introduced me to Beer League and Team 1 Less, and that's just how I got into it. So. I would like to play for Team. Okay, you know what? I need to shut the fuck up and actually pay attention to this game. All right, let me actually. I'm not doing my job as a caster because I'm always talking to this chat. All right, let's see what the hell happened here. All right, so they go ahead and they get a nice Ashe ulti on the Janna. That's probably who you want to get it on, if anybody. Kill her early, take away a lot of that peel. Yeah, they do get her, and then they get a nice Renata ulti as well. And the Akali's also going to go down, and the Zaya's going to try to run, but I think she's just going to get run down. So 1 Less gets a nice 4 for 0 here, but Kha'Zix is here on the side. He's going to be able to stealth in and get 1 kill, 2 kills. 3 kills? No. So he is going to go ahead and get 2 kills, though. And Mundo's going to go ahead and get this bot inhib. So that was a good play by Team 1 there. Seeing an opportunity. They know this Mundo is going to split push as much as possible. They can look for opportunities to look for team fights. And yeah, Mundo's able to get this other inhib as well. He's going to die here, but he might be able to... Mundo, get the Heartsteel stack, you fool! No, get the Heartsteel stack. You're going to die. Just get the stack. No, Mundo! No! Mundo, get the stack. You bastard, Mundo. Full lethality Udyr. Yep, full lethality Udyr one trick. Jeff. I mean, it's the game. It's what he played in the game that we beat SCO in, so, you know, maybe full lethality Udyr is actually secretly super OP. You just wouldn't know it by looking at the stats. Definitely. Alright, so this dragon's going to be coming up here in about 50 seconds. And yeah, to finish the story while we're waiting for Dragon here. Yeah, so Jeff and I met in solo queue. We played like 12 games. And then we started losing, but at that point I couldn't get rid of him. And then I think he invited me to Beer League at some point, but I didn't play right away. But I kind of started hanging out with the 1 Less guys. I was a sub for them during Season 6, but they never ended up needing me. So, and then we probably would have both played on Team 1 Less again this season, but they can't afford all of us. We're just too good at the game. So We had to go and create our own team with blackjack and hookers, as they say. And I'd like to play for Team 1 Less again. I think that'd be fun. But it's just hard to make that work budget-wise. You guys need to raise the budget. That's the problem. If you hear me, commissioners, you need to raise the budget so that me and Jeff can play up with Team 1 Less. But yeah, the Team USA does go ahead and get the Dragon Soul here. That is I believe it's a Chemtech Soul. That's a really nasty soul to have on this team in particular. Mundo loves Chemtech Soul. I mean, Mundo loves all the Dragon Souls, except for, ironically, Mountain Soul. It's probably the worst one, which is funny. Okay, and then it looks like his play's kind of breaking out here in the top lane. 1 Less is trying to get engaged here. They are able to take down the Akali, and then the Olaf is able to chase down the Janna as well. But he does go down to the Kazakhs, and did they catch out the Sai here? Yes, they do. They are able to bring her down, but the Kazakhs is able to snipe 2 kills of his own in the back. Get Dunny on the team again, and then the cap will magically go up. There you go, see? I mean, isn't Slat a commissioner too? Like, come on, bro. Abuse your power. Ooh! And then Kazakhs pulls a nice Trixie there in order to one-shot one-shot him in the base. And Mundo is having fun with Ashe in the base, and he lives too. Wild. Wild stuff. And yeah, I mean, they probably just end here, right? I don't know if they can. When you get Dunny on the team, you know the majority, you can't be stopped. There you go. You can just vote through anything you want to see. It looks like Olaf and Maokai are going to get up, so it looks like they're not going to try to end quite yet. The Olaf's going to try to run him down, but yeah, Kazakh stealth is gross, so yeah, he's going to have to try to run, but now he's alone. He's isolated, so he's taking tons of damage from this guy. And he does take him down, but then he goes down to the Mundo in return. And yeah, I mean, Team 1 is firmly over the barrel at this point. They're down 10k, they're down Dragon Soul, they have literally nothing except their Nexus. I mean, I've seen some crazy Team 1 Less comebacks. But this would be the best one yet by a significant margin. So I guess we'll see what happens. Ooh, Akali's going for the 1v1 on the Victor here, but she unfortunately misses the shuriken, so she's going to have to back off. Like, yeah, Team USA is going to just go ahead and move in on this Baron and put this game to bed, I think. The game and the series, for that matter. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing Team 1 can really do here. They can't leave their base. And can they win a team fight? I mean, I doubt it. Mikhail, or Janna has Mikhail's here, so even if someone gets stunned, she can just cleanse it for them. As long as she's not the one getting stunned. Looks like Kazakh is going to go ahead and try to overhear on the side, but he's not really do anything. Looks like Team 1's trying to go for the engage here. I mean, I think it makes sense. You fight him out here. Yeah, I mean, Mundo's just going to say, heck with this. I'm just going to go straight for the Nexus. I don't think you can kill me before I kill your Nexus, and he's 100% right. So the Nexus is going to go ahead and go down. And yeah, I mean, well done to Team USA. They got out ahead big in Game 1. But 1 Less was able to claw their way back and take Game 1, but then they were not phased. They went right back and did the same thing in Game 2, except they didn't relinquish the lead. And then Game 3, same thing. They just went in and took care of business once again. So yeah, honestly, very dominant series by Team USA. I think, sorry to flame you here, Mr. Team 1 Less, but I feel like you guys got really thoroughly just outdone as a team this series. I think you guys kind of lucky to win Game 1, but yeah, I mean, unfortunately, you weren't able to replicate it and take another game. So So yeah, well done to Team USA. They played really, really well. They dominated the early game, all 3 games. They responded really well after a really tough game 1 loss, and well done to them. Oh, give me some tips, Jack, on how do we take down SCO? Let's see. We picked. What did we pick? We picked Kog'Maw and what was it, Morgana? We picked Kog'Maw Lux. We picked like hyper scaling ADC. Yeah, don't team fight straight up. As I remember, we had Jeff split with the lethality Udyr, which admittedly was something he was good at, even if he was useless for everything else. Um, but yeah, it was still a really hard game, even with that. But I think it got to the point where it was Kog'Maw Yumi. That's what it was. It was Kog'Maw Yumi, and I was playing Lux, and I think Kled, or yeah, Chad was playing Kled in top lane, and he made a lot of big plays that game too. He was able to use his snowball early and use his tempo to make roam plays to make good team fights. So yeah, I think the advice is to split them up, um, and pick scaling champs. Definitely pick scaling. That's the best advice I have for you. I mean, we probably should have beat them game 1 too. Like the smolder was completely out of control for our team, but it was just barely not enough. So we could have easily 2-0'd them for sure, but it was not to be. So, but anyway, it was a fun series to cast. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys again at some point. I don't know whether if it's with GGM in DGP fairly soon or sometime next week for next week's games, but I will definitely be back at some point. So congrats to Team USA for moving on, and I will see you guys later. All right, bye bye.